8849. The voltage output of an alternator may be regulated by controlling the A. Speed of the alternator. B. Voltage output of the DC exciter. C. Resistance in the rotor windings. The correct answer is B. The voltage output of an alternator is regulated by controlling the voltage output of the DC exciter. The DC exciter is a small generator within the alternator that produces direct current, DC, to power the field winding of the alternator's rotor. By adjusting the voltage output of the DC exciter, the strength of the magnetic field in the alternator's rotor can be controlled, which in turn regulates the output voltage of the alternator. This regulation ensures that the alternator produces a stable and controlled voltage output regardless of the engine speed. 8850. If several long lengths of electrical cable are to be installed in rigid conduit, the risk of damage to the cable as it is pulled through the conduit will be reduced by A. Dusting the cable with powdered graphite. B. Dusting the cable with powdered soapstone. C. Applying a light coat of dielectric grease. The correct answer is B. When pulling long lengths of electrical cable through rigid conduit, dusting the cable with powdered soapstone can help reduce the risk of damage. The soapstone acts as a lubricant, allowing the cable to slide more easily through the conduit without excessive friction or snagging. This helps to prevent the cable insulation from being damaged during the installation process. The powdered soapstone reduces the friction between the cable and the conduit, making it easier to pull the cable through without causing unnecessary stress or abrasion. 8851. Grounding is electrically connecting a conductive object to the primary structure. One purpose of grounding is to A. Prevent current return paths. B. Allow static charge accumulation. C. Prevent development of radio frequency potential. The correct answer is C. One purpose of grounding is to prevent the development of radio frequency potential. When conductive objects are properly grounded, they are electrically connected to the primary structure or a designated ground point. This helps to ensure that any electrical charges or currents are safely dissipated, reducing the risk of radio frequency interference, RFI. Grounding helps to provide a path for excess electrical energy to flow safely to the ground, minimizing the potential for electromagnetic radiation and interference with other electrical systems. By grounding conductive objects, radio frequency potential is prevented from building up, promoting the overall safety and performance of the electrical system. 8852. What is normally used to bond non-continuous stainless steel aircraft components? A. Stainless steel jumpers. B. Copper jumpers. C. Aluminum jumpers. The correct answer is B. Copper jumpers are typically used to bond non-continuous stainless steel aircraft components. Bonding is the process of electrically connecting different metal components to ensure they have the same electrical potential and minimize the risk of electrical arcing or sparking. In aircraft, bonding is crucial for maintaining proper electrical continuity, reducing the effects of lightning strikes, and preventing the buildup of static electricity. Copper is a highly conductive material that is commonly used for bonding purposes due to its excellent electrical conductivity and corrosion resistance. It is often chosen for its reliability and effectiveness in providing a low-resistance electrical path between non-continuous stainless steel components, ensuring proper grounding and electrical continuity throughout the aircraft structure. 8853. Aircraft fuse capacity is rated in A. Volts. B. Ohms. C. Amperes. The correct answer is C. Aircraft fuse capacity is rated in amperes. A. The rating indicates the maximum current that the fuse can safely handle before it blows or opens the circuit to protect the electrical system from overcurrent conditions. The fuse is designed to break the circuit when the current exceeds its rated capacity, thereby preventing damage to the wiring and components downstream. The amperage rating of the fuse should be selected based on the specific electrical load and wiring requirements of the aircraft system it is intended to protect.